Hello, everyone. My name is Katie, and welcome to the Greenland Quilter channel. Can someone in the chat let me know that they can see me? Let me know, okay? I hope it's working. Let me know. Yeah, I'm trying not to get flustered. I think I figured out what's wrong, but I think I have to send Myra a new link because I think I must have somehow got things backwards. You know me. I'm gonna do something. Can you see me? Let me know. Okay, great. And you can hear me okay and everything? All right. So let me get my Myra situated because I think I might have to send a new link. All right, hold on. Let me ask her. She's okay. 1 minute while I deal with this other situation with Myra. Okay. I'll have hopefully she'll answer me. Hey Felicia, hello Beverly, hello Lori. I'm just having a little bit of technical issues and I'm fixing the there she is. Okay. All right, got that situation straight. Now let me make sure we have the other part of this fixed. Let's see if it tells me that no, we got it all fixed. Yay! Now we're going. Okay. All right. I was getting a little worried there for a minute. Okay. Looks like I forgot I canceled last Thursday's live, but I left it sitting in the there's a section where you set up live videos and I didn't delete it. I just left it sitting there because I had intended on reusing it, which I didn't. And I clicked on the wrong one. So my bad.
No worries.
Oh my goodness. You got to know that it doesn't take much for me to do something. Okay. Everybody says they hear me loud and clear and they can see me. So yeah, let me see. That means I have to reset some stuff up here too. Hang on a minute. Hey, the Bud Files. Welcome, welcome. All right. Let me get a couple things put on the chat itself, and then we can get started on this.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes, but I can't see us. Hang on. I don't know what I'm doing. I mean, I see you, but
you have to have it if you're just on Zoom. You're using your phone, aren't you?
Yeah, and I'm only on Zoom.
Okay, so you won't be able to see the chat unless you improvise with a tablet or something. You just turn your video off.
I did?
Now you're on again.
Okay, do I have a square? I see you and in a square and I see your hands in a square.
Yeah, this did not turn the way it was supposed to turn. It's supposed to. Yeah, you're on a vertical. Did you want to be on the vertical or did you want to be on horizontal?
I don't care.
That's up to you. Yeah, you're fine. I can see you just fine.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. All right. What was it? Oh, I was putting up.
I'm making people dizzy. I'm sorry.
No one's complaining.
Yet.
I don't think they will either. They're good people. We'll get it all situated here in a minute. We'll be just fine. If you want to share your channel, type exclamation selfie and yeah. Okay, I think I got everything fixed now that was fixed before. I just have to set this for live chat and now we're good. Okay, sorry about all of this, you guys. Okay, so what's the plan for tonight? I'm going to be showing you you're going to watch me build this newest Moda Blockheads Block 9. This one's called Polaris by Barb Groves of Me and My Sister Designs. The Polaris block combines foundation paper piecing with a square and triangle units to create striking design. The precise angles and intersecting shapes reflect the steady guiding light of the North Star. And this is what the block looks like. And I'm going to do mine a little different than most people. So I want to show you. I always, yeah. So I'm doing both or two of them. And these are the colors I'm using. And there's also batik white in here. So anyway, one instead of doing one solid color around the triangle here, I'm going to be doing purple on one side, yellow on the other side of this one where it has the turquoise as part of the star. This one has purple, which will be the second block, and I'll be doing turquoise on the one side and yellow on the other side. So it's going to have an interesting effect when you see how it looks. So that's what we're going to do, and I'll show you. And how we do these is we'll be sewing on the lines here and then trimming the block down to make these triangles. So it's not too hard. So let's go ahead and get those made because I have 8 of them to make, but I want to make sure I don't get things all mixed up. And if anyone can hear music, can you let me know? Myra says she can't hear it, but if you hear it, let me know. Because I think I got it turned down low enough where you can't hear it. That way I don't get flagged for copyright infringement.
Oh, that would be horrible.
Yes, it would. Because I happen to agree with that. I don't think we should take away from people's livelihoods by, you know. I paid for that music, but that don't mean anyone else did. But I needed background noise. But the problem with having background noise is I want to sing. Okay, so can everybody see what I'm doing? Right now I'm sewing these on and I'll trim them. Get my 1/4 inch seam allowance in here. And I need to get rid of a straight pin. Okay, there we go. So what have y'all been doing this week? And I'll tell you what I've been doing this week. This week I had Monday, I worked again, tour guiding, and I was originally supposed to have 3 groups, but there's an issue going on with some entrepreneurs in the area where Great Greenland is. And so we ended up having to take our groups all the way around the long way to get them to Great Greenland because they closed the road so that we couldn't take them in there. They actually walked down the road. My boss is like, that shocked her because they done that.
Is it a private road?
No.
So
it's a road that has many businesses on it. So I don't know why that one entrepreneur.
So how did they do that if it's not a private road?
I don't know. I don't know how they. Yeah, I don't know. All I know is they did it, and it put hardship on everybody. So yeah, I don't know I don't know if she's gonna be able to talk to the local government and see if they can do something about it because, you know. But when I got done with my touring on Monday, I had gone home afterwards because I was tired. And so she texted me later and she asked me, she said, did anyone complain about having to walk all the way around? And I said, no, not really, because they really weren't complaining. And they got the first group got a chance to see one of the helicopters taking off at the helicopter port. So I stopped and let them video that and take pictures. And I told her, I said, I made the tour worth their while. So when they left, they had a smile on their face. The second group, I made 70 US dollars off of them because several of them was giving me, 3 people gave me $20 bills a piece.
Wow.
The rest of them were $5 tips. So I knew, I knew by the way they were acting that they were happy campers. You can always tell when someone enjoys the tannery tours, and I love it even more when I can get them to engage with me. When they engage and ask questions, that is a lot of fun because people get to learn a lot of things when they ask questions. And so it was fun doing that with them. And part of them were from the United States. Let's see, I'm trying to remember what states they said they were from. I think there was a couple from, some of them were from the Midwest. A couple of them were from the northern eastern United States. There was one from Florida, which was funny. But they were all. Then we had some from Australia too. So it was a lot of fun, and I always enjoy getting to talk to people that come, and also get to educate people, which is fun too. And this last two groups, they really did have a lot of questions to ask, especially when it came to polar bears. Joy T says, hi, Katie, Myra, chat, saying hi before I lay down. We'll be lurking, but not typing. Okay. So what has everybody been working on this week? So here's where's the other one? So I'm going to show you the 2 different blocks, how they're going to look, because I'm doing 2 blocks, but they'll be set up different. So here's the first one.
Love it.
And this is the second one.
Love it.
So it'll be interesting to see how they come out. So let's get all of them made, and then I'm going to need to press them.
Well, I had a really great weekend. Not.
You want to tell everybody how your mom's doing? Because I think some of them were here when you had to leave like you did the other day.
Yes, my 90, for those of you that don't know, I'm Katie's sister friend, Myra. And my sister and I take turns leaving our husbands in our home to stay in my mother's house. She's 91, and she's frail, and she has COPD and asthma. And we don't want her alone. And she spent 2 nights in a really nice assisted living facility and said, I'm going home. And she did. So Wednesday, she walks with a rollator. And Wednesday, she did not. And I said, Mom, please use your rollator. For those of you that may not know, a walker only has the 2 wheels. A rollator has 4 wheels and a little seat that you push. And you would turn around the opposite direction and sit in the seat rather than fall, if you have enough time and can do that. Anyway, so Mother likes her rollator. So she didn't use it on Wednesday and in the house, and she didn't use it on Thursday, and I'm begging her. She didn't use it on Friday, and I was in the kitchen in this home with her on Friday, and all of a sudden I hear a help me, help me. Mother had fallen and could not get up.
Oh,
blessedly, my oldest son was here in the house, and he just picked her up like she weighed 2 pounds instead of the 100 that she does, which isn't a lot, but I couldn't have done it. Put her on the bed, and Mom's on hospice, not because she has less than 6 months to live, but because she needs much, she needs stuff. So anyway, I called hospice, and Mother refused an ambulance. Yeah, refused an ambulance, and she
I
broke
didn't know
her.
she had done that.
Oh yeah, broke her left hip 3
Mm.
years ago. Okay. Refused an ambulance then as well. But anyway, refused an ambulance, and the hospice nurse said, well, we can have a mobile x-ray come out and x-ray her. That's better than nothing, please do. She did not give me an ETA, so I didn't know if it was going to be an hour or after 5 hours, I called the social work back because the nurse was with a patient and didn't answer her phone, and told the social worker, I'm calling an ambulance for my mom. And even though mom was still saying no, my sister in Nebraska said, call the ambulance. So I did. And once the ambulance people got there, she was hurting so bad, she let them load her up. Sure as shooting, she broke it. Her at the top of her femur. They say she, people say they broke their hip, but really a lot of times it's they broke the ball at their femur in the hip. But anyway, so mother had surgery the next day, and I was at the hospital Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday until 11:30 when I couldn't take anymore. And I flounced out of the hospital at 11:30 at night. Yeah, so not my finest hour, but I had had all of it I could take because, mother's
You gotta
91
do what you
on
gotta do for yourself.
mother's 91 on meds, saying I didn't really break my leg. I don't really need, this and that. And I just got tired of arguing with her, so I left her to the professionals. And she went to rehab today, or actually she went to rehab yesterday. Today is and she kicked me out of her physical therapy and group physical therapy in the gym. She kicked me out. So yeah, I didn't stay very long, and I actually got to sew today, which was really nice. So please learn to set your own boundaries. It's very, very hard, but you need to do it for your own mental and physical well-being. I came home Tuesday night and was so exhausted. I'm one of those that fall asleep. It's very, very hard for me to fall asleep. I was out. I don't remember. I don't remember even laying down. I was gone. My body needed it. So please take care of yourself, even when you're taking care of others. Because I know I'm
Definitely.
not the only one in this group that is a caregiver. So
Let's see. Beverly. Hey, Beverly. She says, Myra, prayers for your mom. Hi, Judy Hebert. How are you? It's good to see everyone here. Hey, Candace. Welcome, welcome. Did anyone else come in here I missed? I don't think so. Okay. Teresa Louise will be joining us soon as well.
And y'all, I forgot my computer, my computer in where I live in Central Florida. So I'm up here with just a phone. That's why I'm not able to read the chat. So I apologize. I'm just here to chit chat.
Oh. Right?
What?
And so,
Well, actually, I can't sew anything right now because I need to be ironing.
oh, got you.
So I'm just gonna sit here and chit chat and enjoy being with everyone.
Oh, that's awesome.
Wishing I could see what y'all were saying so that I could respond.
So far, they're saying hello to each other. Hi, Nancy. Welcome, welcome. Got another one in the chat. Now they're saying hi to each other. What has everybody been working on? Let me know. Inquiring minds want to know.
Or
Right,
how was your weekend?
mine? Mine.
No, no,
There.
people in the chat.
Yeah, Myra wants to know how your week has been. Anything interesting, or did you? And what about last weekend? Did you have a good last weekend? You know what they were doing outside my house today? We
Do
have
I want to know?
We have a sewer line that runs down between our house and another house, and it's been like 5 years since the last time they took a look inside that pipe. They were there today cleaning it out. So I got to make sure that Nora doesn't get the bright idea to go roll around that area, because they use some kind of thing to clean it out. Because apparently people who live in the apartments across the street, they flush things down the toilet. They're not supposed to flush down the toilet. So it gets caught up down here.
Do they not realize they live on an island?
I don't know why do humans even do it in the States? They flush things down that they're not supposed to.
Well, that's true. That's true.
Like there's no common sense when it comes, I'll just flush what it, ooh, don't even get me started. My husband will dump stuff that has fat in it down the toilet. And I'm like, you're gonna one of these days it's gonna stop up the line and we're gonna have no, it won't. I'm like, okay. When I say I told you so. Because I would never flush anything like that down the toilet.
Or in the sink.
Yeah, neither one. Yeah, neither place. Exactly.
But it's a man thing, because my husband doesn't flush things down the toilet, but he darn sure will let things go down the sink. And we don't have one of those, what are they called? Disposals.
Yeah,
we don't have a garbage disposable. No, we don't have one. And so I don't know if he forgets we don't have one or what, but yeah, he'll let things go down. That drives me crazy.
That is funny. He's like, nothing's going to happen. I said, fat sticks to pipes. I'm sorry. But it does, unless you plan on using scalding hot water, and it'll take a lot for that.
Yes, it will.
I said, those pipes are cold, so it'll stick to the side of it. One of these days, it's going to be all messy.
And you get to just sit back and let him deal with it, because you told him so.
I told him, like, you shouldn't do it. Bad idea. So. I told you not to.
I told you so.
Well, he's having a rough week. Yesterday they had two wreckages on the gear, and he showed me a picture. He showed me a picture, and one of the wreckages, there was this enormous rock caught in it.
Well,
hey Denise,
is that because the tines are scraping the bottom so much?
Well, the gear is dragged across the bottom. Yeah, that's where all the strips are at.
Right.
But they were, I think this was caught up, but they also have infrared radar, and so I don't know why the person driving the boat didn't see it.
Well,
I mean, it was big enough to show up on the infrared. It was that big.
Oh my word.
It was huge.
It's crazy beans. I gotta plug my phone in.
I'm pressing these, so hold on a minute, you guys. I mean, they have wreckages, but sometimes they're bad wreckages, or if they have one back to back, and if they have one back to back, that means that two of the gears are out of commission. They can't, I think they technically have three, but the third one is like a backup. And so if they've got two of them messed up, fishing could come to a stop technically, and that would be a bad thing, because you're supposed to be fishing.
Yep, much big bad.
Yep. Uh-oh, we got some comments. Let's see. Beverly says she's working on organizing her sewing room. Judy Hebert says, you really don't want to know how I've been. I'm back for a while and just chilling out for now. Nancy said she had to take her sister-in-law to the eye doctor. Okay, that's where we are now.
Living a life.
Yep. Life keeps on going. And I have something to tell you. We got to 72 degrees today.
That's not good.
It is so hot in this house, it's unbearable.
That is so not good. You need, no, don't go. No, 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 no,
Yep,
no.
that's gonna put strain on the ice cap for sure.
Yes, it is.
But yep, 72 degrees today. When I walked out the door, I'm like, holy crap. And I looked at the thermometer outside and it says 22 degrees Celsius, which is 71.6 degrees. And we live down here on the lake. But if you look it up, it'll say it's 53 degrees because the up there where the weather stuff is at by the heliport is chillier up there. But we live down here on the lake and it's always warmer on the lake. So my entire house is like a sauna. And I can't really open a bunch of windows because when it gets this hot, the mosquitoes are at their worst. And I don't want to be chomped on. So I have 3 windows open and then they were doing what they were doing outside today and I ended up having to had to close the front door because I had the front door cracked and I had to close one of the windows because I could smell what they were doing. So I'm like,
I
I
was
really don't.
afraid of that. Yeah, I was
Yeah,
afraid of that.
yeah, I didn't want to smell it because you can't unsmell it once you smell it. So I'll probably be smelling it from outside a few days every time I walk out there. So I got to make sure that Nora doesn't go over because where they cracked the guy, the young guy was trying to find because the one down there behind our house you can see that one, but the one up further that's near like is runs parallel to our bedroom window, but it's not next to our bedroom. It's about probably 25 feet from our house. But you couldn't see it because no one's cracked that one in 5 years. So all the grass and stuff had grown over the top of it. And he's like, when he was out there, he was like trying to find it. And he thought that metal pipe that we have up there, we have a metal pipe to keep the snowplow from getting too close to the house. And because it's really tall and you can see it. And I said, that's not where it's at. He says, do you know where it's at? I said, yes, right. Yeah, I said, if you go 2 feet back behind you, it's right there. He says, really? I'm like, yep. It's up underneath all that grass. So anyway, they got it. They got the lines cleaned. Ouch. Mm.
Okay, so you change stitched those blocks and now you're doing what?
I'm sewing the other side on now. There's two. See, this is paper piecing. So I sewed number 2 on. Now I'm sewing number 3 on.
Okay.
So you'll have 1, 2, 3 fabric.
Okay, do you need a Band-Aid?
No, I don't think so. I
All
think
right.
it'll be all right. I'm making sure I don't bleed all over everything. I should be fine.
I so wish we had Beam Me Up Scotty from Star Trek so I could just beam over and bring you a Band-Aid.
Yeah, I'm fine. I think it's okay. It's not bleeding. I think I caught it in time, but it'll have a mark.
Teresa!
Hey, Teresa, welcome, welcome.
Hello.
So
How is everyone?
good?
Beautiful.
Did you get some berry picking done?
Today, no. I decided to take today off from doing that.
Want to know what I did for Monday? Or yeah, you want to know what I did Monday, Tuesday, and part of Wednesday?
Yeah.
I didn't
What?
do anything, but I slept.
You slept
Slept.
all 3 days? Are you sick?
I have a little bit of a cold, but out. Well, I worked Monday. And so when I came home Monday from work, I ate, I made something to eat, and then it started raining outside again. And when I laid down, I didn't wake up till the next day, like at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And then when I got up, I took her out, fed her, and then I went and made me a small stack. And I'm like, I'm going back to bed. And I went back to bed and went back to sleep. And then last night, Nikolai called me and I did something for him. He needed me to help him with something, and I took care of that. And then I went back to sleep. So I've been awake today since 9:30. So
Wow.
yeah, I must have needed it. I didn't
Yeah.
feel good. Yesterday I didn't feel good at all. I mean, I didn't I don't think I was sick. I just didn't feel good. So sleeping's not going to hurt nothing, especially when all it's done is rain for 3 days. Today it's all sunshiny and hot. We have 72. We had 72 degrees today.
We had about 82.
Whew, warm there
Yeah.
too.
So it's pretty warm.
So
And
I must have needed it.
the hotter it is, the worse the biting black flies are.
Yeah.
So
Same
I
with
decided
mosquitoes.
I didn't want to fight with the flies today. And well, I've gotten about 3 gallons of huckleberries picked.
Well, that's good.
So yeah, that's pretty good. Only 10 more gallons to go.
So, Katie, I'm not turning green and I'm not in a square.
Huh?
Every time you talk, you turn green.
Am I in a square for you guys?
Yeah, we can see you.
Yep.
Yep, it lights up when you're talking.
Yep.
Oh, I guess on the phone it just puts me down. Okay, no worries. It's good.
Oh, right. On my phone, when I'm looking at the Zoom part, it doesn't turn green for myself, but you
Okay.
guys do. Yeah. So that's normal. Yeah.
Okay, so there's some more comments. Hang on. Nancy says, when I managed the apartments, they put rolls of paper, underwear. When we got the rags out, we would look to see which apartment had others like it. And I told them because after the third time, dollars. Yeah. And Denise says, what will you do with the huckleberries, Teresa?
First of all, I clean them and then I put them on a cookie sheet in one layer and I freeze them. And then I put them, once they're frozen, they go in a Ziploc bag and I put them in a freezer. And then when I need jam, I will make jam with them. And then I use them quite a bit in my breakfast drink, blended drink. And sometimes I make desserts out of them. But mostly I think I make jam and breakfast drinks.
Super.
Yeah. I love huckleberries. And it's more than just that. It gives me a reason to get out of the house and I actually accomplish something. And you might find this strange, but I'm all by myself, me and Willa, and I just really enjoy that quiet time, just me and the earth and the sky and
Nature.
the bugs, the bugs. And it wasn't not yesterday, but the night before I came back pretty late at night. I think I left up from it there, I want to say around 6:30. And I usually don't stay up there that late, but on the way down, I saw a whitetail doe with her baby. And
Aw.
then, yeah, and then I saw another whitetail deer with 2 babies. And then I saw a baby elk, but I'm sure the mother wasn't that far away. And then I saw a whitetail buck who looked really nice. His horns were just coming in. They were, maybe or 10 inches high.
Oh, sweet.
And then I saw, well, of course I saw squirrels. You always see squirrels. And then I saw blue grouse, which is a bird that people like to eat. And those birds are so stupid. I mean, it's a wonder they're not extinct. You know, they pretty much will just get in your car and come home with you. That's just
They're not scared of humans, apparently.
they're not. No, it's not that. They just. I don't think they have a brain really. Like this,
Sounds
they
like
always do this. If they're alongside the road, they walk right out in front of the car. You know, so you pretty much just have to stop and let them decide what they're going to do, you know.
yeah.
And but yeah, I could walk right up and shoot one like that, you know. I've never done it. I probably wouldn't. Brandon probably would, but not me.
I wouldn't, I don't know how to clean birds, so I wouldn't want the bird, but boy, I'd do some venison. I'm here to tell you.
Yeah.
I don't know how
Well,
to clean a deer, but I know processors. So yeah,
yeah.
I definitely, I would. I would shoot Bambi's mother. I would shoot Bambi's father. I would not shoot Bambi.
No, I
But-
wouldn't shoot. The only time
I
I
don't
would
think any-
shoot
I
a
don't think any
Bambi,
sane human being would kill a baby.
the only time I would kill a baby like that is if it was injured, you
Well,
know.
that,
A few
of course.
Yeah, a few years ago we had a young elk down here. It was in the winter time, and I don't know what happened to it, but its leg was all broken and
Oh,
bad. It was bleeding and all that. So we put it down, you know, because there's nothing you can do about it. You know.
right. Yeah.
And then we called the game department too, and then they ended up letting us take it, you know.
Nice.
To harvest. I mean, there wasn't much there, but I mean, it wasn't a baby, you know,
Yeah.
but it was that year. So it was probably 7 or 8 months old. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Nancy wants to know if you can put the huckleberries in muffins and pancakes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Blueberry or like blueberry muffins. So huckleberry muffins, pancakes,
Anything,
waffles.
anything you can do with blackberries and blueberries, you can do with huckleberries.
Yeah. The huckleberries are a little bit more tart or sour maybe than blueberries. I I don't mind blueberries. They're not my favorite because to me they don't have very much flavor, you know.
No,
But
but
huckleberries
I
do.
love blackberries. They're
Yeah,
my favorite.
blackberries are good. And
Blackberries too.
so usually if I'm going to put them in pancakes or waffles or anything like that, I soak them in a little bit of sugar so they kind of, you know, not a
I
lot,
think
but
we
a
have
little.
huckleberries down here in Florida.
I don't think you do.
I don't think so.
Not
My
that I'm
niece,
aware of, I don't think.
They're
Nancy
like
says we had 94 degrees, but it feels like 111 today. Hey, is Florida under a heat advisory?
yes. Or they have been. I don't know if they are today, but they have been this week more than once.
Yeah, I looked at the map today, and almost the whole entire United States is red
Yep.
Oh, dude.
because of the heat. So what I'm doing right now is I'm working on the paper piecing part of this pattern, and I've chained some of them all, and now I'm chain trimming so that we can start the next part of this block, which will be the square and the square. And then we can pull the papers off and start sewing this block together. And I'll lay it out so you guys can have a look at it before I start sewing it. So right now I'm just trimming off all the stuff.
I haven't been up here in a few days, so I'm just gonna get things kind of cleaned up and figure out what I want to do.
I need to take time and do some pre-records in the next couple of days and get them done. I would really like to take part of a week off, not do, just take a week off because there's something I need. I think one of the things I was going to talk to you guys about, and I got to figure out how I'm going to do it, is some have said that maybe when I get in the craft room and try to work on cleaning it up, maybe I could do it on a live. I just have to figure out what I'm going to do about the lighting situation in there. That's the only thing that has me a little, I don't know. I'll have to take probably some of these lamps in there, but I don't want to take all of them in there because there's 5 of them in here. And I didn't know how much you would tolerate bad lighting if I did do, because I think what I'm gonna do is spend an hour at a time in there. That's been the suggestion from a lot of people, and just pick one spot and work on that spot, And basically I'm going to have to take everything out of that room, which means cleaning it, boxing it, and then putting it in the cold room. And then when Nikolai gets home, we can pull out the big stuff and get that carpet out of there, because the carpet's not gonna, I have to throw the carpet away and we're gonna have to buy a new one. It's just an area rug is all it is. But I feel like I need to be doing that, whether I want to or not.
Would be a good idea.
Well, when I go home August 1st, sis, I'm going to be doing the same type thing at my house.
Yeah, I'm tired of the mess. I want to be back in that room.
Okay, let's see.
Make sure I'm trimming these right.
Well, since we've now decided to move back up here, I'm not motivated to take my sewing stuff out of my dining room and put it in my previous room known as my office.
Y'all are moving?
We're going to move back to up here.
So that means selling the house down there?
Yep.
What are you gonna do? Move into your mom's house?
Well, not while she's living.
Okay, so it's gonna be an after thing.
Well, I don't know when it's going to be. We've got options. Bill doesn't retire until September, so we've got options and we've got nothing but time.
You sure you want to move back up there?
Yeah, it's been really special being around my 5-year-old grandson.
Oh, I forgot the grand is up there. So that makes
Griffin is here and Shaylin is here and Tristan is here. So I have 4 of my 7 grandchildren right here.
Oh, okay.
And one is just up the road in Troy, Alabama, or in Mobile, Alabama. So
You do know that Panama City's like way longer drive from Lake City.
I do know, and Panama City is
What, 5 hours, something like that?
Panama City is way longer to Orlando too, but
Yeah, it's like 5 hours.
6.
Is 6 to Orlando? Isn't it like 5 from Lake City to there or something like that?
Yeah. But as far as Disney, we've got the motorhome, so, and we've got the 1,000 Trails membership. So
we should see how many hours it is from Panama City to Carrollton, Georgia. It might be shorter or it might be longer. I don't know which.
Oh, it'll be way shorter.
Yeah, because it's 4.5 hour drive from Lake City to Carrollton. So
I'm sure it's way shorter.
Okay. Because what I could do is we could come see you and then go from there to Georgia. I need to make some kind of decision, I guess, by like October, whether I'm going to go to the States or not. I want to go, but at the same time, there's things that are, I don't know what I want to do. I need to because I have things I got to deal with. So what is everybody working on that's in the chat? Hey, Kevin, what's up? Kevin from Tube Chat's here. Y'all, if you want to share your channel, type exclamation selfie too as well. Okay, so let me show you what I have now here. And then we're going to start. I have to do the square and the square thing. But let me show you at least the outside of what this block is going to look like. Okay, and I haven't pulled this the papers off yet, but you'll get an idea because I'm gonna lay these blocks out so you can see them. And so I'll show you the first block without the middle on it. Both will have the same middle. Okay.
What's the middle going to be?
The middle will look like this. Hang on, let me put it on here. It just won't have the square and the square on it yet. And I'm using this color for the square part, which they seem awful small for this size block. Well, maybe they're not. Okay. So anyway, I'll be using this blue. Oops. Oh, gotta be careful here. So this star will look like this. Can you see let me spotlight this.
That's really cool.
So this is what it'll look like. And the other color will be like this. I'll just put the purple on here so you can see the difference.
Oh, nice, nice, nice.
So all I got to do is just get this square and square done first, and then we'll sew this whole thing together. And so we'll have two different blocks, but the way the star part of it is done will be different. The color is switched a little bit, which will make it a bit interesting. Yes, that is block number 9, and it's called Polaris. So this is not a hard block. I mean, it's paper piecing, but you know, I think it's great. I shouldn't have no trouble sewing it together. It looks like, to me, it looks like a friendship star, only the star part is a little bit longer. Judy says she thinks from Carrollton to Panama City, it's like 5 hours to drive it. All right, so let's get sewing on the square and the square, which means I need to draw lines first. And I'll lay the star aside here. All right, and I need a pencil. Where's my pencil? Okay. So I'm just going to draw a line diagonally from point to point, or from corner to corner, and then I'll be sewing on that line. And I just use a regular lead pencil because that sewing line, you're not going to see it anyway. You know what I hate about my Samsung TV? I don't know if it's Samsung or if it's YouTube that does it, but when you're listening to music, you have to go in there and tell it to keep on playing it after it plays for so long. It won't play it indefinitely. Where'd you go, sissy?
I'm ironing.
Oh, okay. Hey, Teresa, what do you plan on working on?
I'm just cleaning things up.
Okay. What's everybody else doing? Felicia said she's been shredding paper and organizing. Hey, Judy, when I do come to the States and I end up in Georgia, we should get together again. I'm hoping I can get up with who is it? Someone else lives in Georgia, not too far from where Judy is actually. And I think is it John that lives in Georgia? Someone.
Okay,
Oh
I
boy.
have two, um, two rows of sashing.
Look at that. That looks wonderful, Sissy. You're just coming along with that. Wow, that looks great.
Thanks, doll. Well, I actually am not coming along with it because this is all the sashing I've gotten sewn.
Yeah, but
Because,
that's progress still because last time, remember, you had just finished all those blocks, remember?
yep, well, all my blocks are sewn in rows. So, and my rows have sashing, um,
In between, right?
yeah, yeah, the sashing is there for the rows of my blocks, but anyway, so yeah.
They say it's beautiful. It's Russ
Thank
that lives
you.
near you. Okay, gotcha. I knew it was either Russ or John. I couldn't remember which one. Maybe we can hit up with Russ too while I'm there. Last time we couldn't get together because he had family or something. Joy T says, very pretty, Myra. Beverly says, pretty. Felicia says, that's beautiful, sissy.
Thank you. I'm hoping to have the top all done before I leave. So, well, I say the top, not the blocks all sashed so that I can go buy my border red fabric because I ran out, but we know the exact color, so it's all good.
I was making sure I was putting this on here right.
Were those blocks appliqued?
No, I bought 3 years ago in a thrift store for $3. I bought a block of fabric that had all of the little blocks on them side by side by side. And so I cut them all apart and yeah.
Okay. So it was like a panel and then you cut them apart and
And
put in sashing.
and I've created this, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's
There's
cool.
probably a name for it, but I don't know because I'm just doing it my very own self, so I don't have a
Right.
clue.
Well, they look good.
Well, they're not matching perfectly because the blocks are not all as equal as I thought they were. So
You know, but it's all good. This is actually your first. Isn't this
yeah.
your first major quilt you're doing?
Oh yeah.
You're doing a super job on it. So pat yourself on the back.
Yeah.
Well,
You know?
Give yourself a break.
Yeah.
hey, you
Don't
know what?
stress about it not
Perfection
being.
is of God, and I'm not him. My faith base, not pushing it on you, and it's going to look cute as it can be. Hang on, I'll be right
And
back.
besides, human beings are not going to ever make anything perfect. You know that. While you're doing that, I need to flip the switch again.
You can just say that it's perfectly unperfect.
Yep.
Thank you.
I figured out how I can listen to music that you guys couldn't hear.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I have it playing in the bedroom, which I can hear, but the Zoom keeps y'all from hearing it. That way I don't get flagged.
Okay, y'all, I have figured out that I do not want to send this away and I don't want to try to do in the ditch. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to flip my thing around. All right, can you guys see my little red hearts? They're buttons.
Oh, cute.
And this one isn't sewn to this one yet. But anyway, I'm going to do buttons there like as though it were a tied quilt.
Yeah.
And
Go ahead.
yes. So anyway, so it's going to basically be a tied quilt using buttons.
Okay,
Oh,
so you're not gonna quilt it with thread at all? Like long
Yes,
arm quilt, free motion quilt, or whatever?
I'm going to stitch in the ditch where the red is here and around the 4 big corner blocks that will be right here.
Okay.
So yeah, that's
So
what I'm doing.
I guess what I was getting at was your buttons won't be in your way.
When I'm using it,
No, when you're quilting it, your buttons won't be in the way.
the buttons are the quilting because it's
Yep.
going to be like a tie quilt.
Yeah, I
There's not,
understand that, but you're also quilt stitching in the ditch, and so I just
no, I'm not going to.
well, that's what you did say, sweetie.
Yeah, that was my original thought, was to quilt in the ditch of all of these at the sashings, but I've decided I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to use my buttons
okay.
because this is going to get so little use, you know,
Right.
for so little time, that I think I can get away with that. So that's what I'm going to do.
Awesome.
Well, maybe we'll see. I don't know, but I think that's what I'm going to do. I don't know
Well,
what I'm doing. We'll see.
the only reason why I said anything is if you're going to have something quilted, you want to put on your accessories afterwards. Because
Right.
if you took that to a long armor,
Right. But I'm not doing that because
yeah,
this is just
right.
straight stitching,
That
and
was
I'm
the only
sorry,
reason why I asked you was because I know you're new.
so new.
Joy T, Myra, what size are the blocks?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know. Let me go measure one. I don't have a clue.
Candace, I didn't know you were so close to Carrollton. I thought you were further out. I guess I didn't know that last time I was there. I didn't get to spend enough time in Carrollton anyway, but this time I'm gonna make sure I do.
They've ended up being 9.5. Oh, shoot, I don't know what y'all are seeing, but
Now we see you.
they've ended up being 9.5.
You have a blank screen again.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Is it getting hot or are you getting a
No,
battery
can you
low?
see me?
Not right this minute, just your name.
Hmm. How do I come back?
You must have touched something.
Of course I did.
Look and see if you see the video. There should be a little video icon, and more than likely you probably accidentally turned it off. You should be able to see it right there on the screen. It should be right next to where you know where you muted the wait. Oh, I can't look because then I'll knock this phone off. But it should be right next to where your little mute icon is.
Gotta touch your screen and then the things will come up.
Yeah, that's a great idea. What Teresa said. Touch the screen, sissy. That is definitely will help.
Yeah, just tap it once, and then all the icons come up that you can select. Mine is in the where is it? Lower left corner.
There you are.
Oh,
It's okay. You'll get word that's not happening.
You did
This doing the live thing is a learning curve.
if I only had a brain, and I do have a brain.
No, it's not that. Well, you saw what happened at the beginning of the live tonight. I used the wrong thing. Oh my gosh. You'd think by now I wouldn't do that. But I forgot I had that canceled last Thursday's live.
Oh, you used the wrong thumbnail?
Yes, I used the wrong. I never deleted it from the, you know, where you put it inside of YouTube to set up the live so you can use your software. I never deleted it. I left it sitting in there and just set it to private and forgot all about it. So when I got ready to set up the live for last night, I have the other one there, but I used the wrong settings because I got the two confused. That's what happens when you do things when you're sleepy.
That happens.
Yep. And you don't know it's going to happen until you go live and it says, eh.
Yeah.
Then I'm like, okay, what did I do? And when I went and looked, I'm like, I know what I did. As soon as I saw the other Thursday one, I'm like, yep, I used the wrong one. Because I think the reason I left it there is I was just going to change the dates on it and stuff and reuse all the settings. And that's not what I did. I went and made a whole new one and then forgot completely about the other one being in there. So I didn't even notice it when I was doing all that last night. Because I was half asleep when I was doing it because I realized, uh-oh, I didn't even set my lives up. I did get tonight's and Friday's done, but I still haven't got Saturday set up yet. So right now what you can see I've done is I've done two corners. Now we're going to do the opposite corner and we're going to have this square and a square going on. And it'll look like it's supposed to. Judy, I am in Peachtree City. So out of curiosity, Judy and Candace, I know that Judy, you're about an hour away from Carrollton too, right? Christine is in Powder Springs. So where are you guys in relation to Carrollton and Powder Springs? Is that still quite a distance? That sounds right. I can be in Lithia Springs and Austell in 45 minutes. I haven't even heard of those two places. Georgia on my mind. All right, let's get this one pinned in place. So you're working on your sashing block with the little corner things now to add to the rest of your rows?
Me?
Yeah.
The next thing I have to do is pin my bottom row to the next row sashing, and the bottom row is sashed all four sides. So now
Okay.
I have a row that just has sashing going vertically in between the blocks. And so now I just have to merge them, pin them, and sew the row.
Okay.
I don't know if I did this right or not. And there's probably an easier way to do it, but I've got all these little sashings here,
Yeah.
and I'm sewing each one to the block. Well, no, I'm not. I'm pinning them to the block, and then I'm sewing them together to make a, to make a long here,
Yeah.
to make a long sashing row. And then I'm sewing this sashing row to the block row. And yeah, I don't know. There probably was a better way to do it, but at the time it made sense. And so that's just how I'm doing it now.
The way I did them on the quilt top I showed you that I still got to do the 2 end sashings.
Right.
The way I did it is the ones that were in between each of the long rows. I went ahead and, because you have the small sashing and then you got to put the cornerstone and then the next sash. I sewed that whole thing together so it was one long strip. And then when I sewed it to the row, I pinned because the cornerstones are coming at your intersection
Right,
where
right.
the other sashing on each side is at. And all you got to do is just make sure you line those two, make sure those two seams are parallel, and just pin the whole thing down the length of the quilt or the
Right, and that's what I'm
row.
doing. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's exactly what I'm doing. So, but yeah, I can't wait until I can let my husband know that I really, really, really want a pre-cut quilt so that I can just sew and not worry about everything matching, because this is very anxiety producing for me.
So,
but I'm proud to say my points are looking real good on my blocks. But
did a super job.
my cornerstones are not exactly lined up, but oh well, it's still going to keep me warm.
So it sounds like Candace is the furthest away from Carrollton and Powder Springs versus what Judy is. Because we're talking about all of us living so close together.
Okay, so Teresa's getting set up to do something. What are you getting set up to do?
She's working on that pony.
Working on the horse.
Awesome.
I think I'm ready.
Outstanding.
Do I need to bring my camera a little closer?
If you want to. It's just being a... Oh, because there was a pin where it shouldn't have been. Oops.
Oops.
Hey, June H.
Hi, Judy.
I need to make sure that one pin is not in the dang way.
So those on the chat, I can't see the chat. I apologize if I'm not responding to you. It's because I don't see the chat.
Yeah, June says, hi, Katie, Teresa, Louise, and everyone. And they're saying hi to each other.
Good job.
How's Phil doing?
I did remember to iron my my seams the correct way so that when my cornerstones join with my rows, they merge right.
Well, that's
do you
good.
know what do you know what I mean?
Yep.
So I was pretty proud of me for remembering to do that.
Oh, this block is gonna look cool with this blue on it. Look at that. Oh, you can't.
That is awesome.
Look,
That's
that
beautiful.
that blue goes good with that.
It pops.
Yep. So it's going to make for an interesting block when I get them all sewed together.
I wish my stool was taller.
You need a bar stool, don't you?
Let's see.
Or a bar chair.
Yeah, I can't raise that up anymore. I think I have one out.
She doing her horse with pieces of fabric?
Yes, she's doing a fabric collage.
Wow.
You haven't seen the other two she's done?
One I did one, but not two.
Yeah, she's done two, and this is her number 3. I really would like to try it out because it looks like a lot of fun. Jean says, doesn't Myra need to know how many stitches per inch the batting she is going to use so it won't bunch up in the...
Yeah.
Yes, I do. I do know. I do know. I have a 10-inch batting.
How many stitches per inch?
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
Well, it means some batting you can have your when you tie a quilt or you quilt it, they can be 3 to 10 inches apart. So on the instructions on the batting will tell you how far apart you can have your quilting stitches from each other. So if you are quilting something like a meander, whatever, each line can be 3 inches away from each other. Or you can tie it 3 inches away from each other.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's important to read the instructions on your batting to see how far away you can be. If you're using like polyester when you're tying a quilt, I don't think it matters as much. I'd still have to read the instructions, but to me, that polyester doesn't bunch up as bad as cottonwood. So you might have to add more buttons or just add more ties.
I didn't know that you had to think about that.
Yeah, you do if you're going to quilt it that way, sis. If I need to go in and do little stitches, I can do that, but I don't think I will need to.
Yeah, you know, that isn't brought up that often, but that is a really good point to bring up. I don't think a lot of people realize that you.
That's the first time I've seen that comment. That's why I'm like, wait, what?
So now you have to go back and look at all your quilts and see which ones need more quilting. Or, you know, I think the least amount I've seen is on batting is like 3 inches, but.
Because I didn't pay with the little hand quilting thing I'm working on that I haven't finished. That hadn't occurred to me at all. But I'm actually doing quilting stitches with it, you know, by hand, but I'm not tying or anything like that. But I didn't know that it mattered until you just brought it up. So I just learned something new today.
If you don't have your instructions that the batting comes with, just look it up online.
Okay.
It'll tell you.
Jean says, okay.
Especially if it's going to be washed a lot, that's really important.
Okay.
If it's just going to be a wall hanging, then, you know.
Oh, please tell me I didn't just rip that stitch out. I hope not. Gotta be careful.
What are you doing, Myra?
Nothing.
I know. I just see you just sitting there. I was
Well,
wondering what you were doing.
I would have to get up and go and over on the other end of the table and pin, and
Oh,
I'm
Well,
here
move
for
your-
moral support.
You can
Wow.
move your camera over there, you know.
I could do what?
You can move your camera to where you got to go work at.
Well, I guess I could. Okay.
I was just pointing out if you want to, unless you're not wanting to.
Yep, I'm good.
You're watching Katie.
Yeah.
I
You're
am.
watching me.
I'm just amazed by this block. I love it.
Yeah, I'm
And by
having
your
fun.
horse too, by what you're doing with your horse.
Yep, this block is pretty. I think it's pretty simple, like last week's was. So it looks like they gave us a break from the technical ones to give us a. And paper piecing, I've gotten pretty comfortable with paper piecing. Between the Tula Pink thing I'm working on and the Star Climber one, I've gotten pretty comfortable with it. I'm not an expert, but I'm definitely learning. And
I should have thought. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I'm beginning to think I like doing this paper piecing thing. Something satisfying about it.
I don't want to make everyone drunk, but I'm going to go into my mom's sewing room and show y'all something.
Okay. Judy says I could move my tablet over where I need to be, but I'm comfortable where I am too, Myra.
Yeah, exactly. So let me flip this around. So this is my grandson's floor quilt. He's going to outgrow dinosaurs probably before I ever get it
love the
finished.
palm trees.
So I'm gonna hand quilt around these guys kind of like trapunto, and then I'm gonna stitch in the ditch here and here, and then I'm gonna bind it. Hang on, I don't know what y'all are seeing. Hang on. Then I'm gonna bind it like that.
Cool.
Yeah, that was a panel, and then I just kind of created the rest of it. I mean, yeah. And it's I'm gonna do the panel, the hand sewing on the panel before I stitch anything else. But anyway, so I should
I
have.
love the palm trees. They're adorable.
Well, thank you. I like the dinosaur. I think he's pretty
I like
darn
the
cool.
rest of I like the rest of it too, but the palm trees is like, you know me, Miss Palm Tree Girl.
I know. I like the teal pterodactyl right there. That's kind of
That is
my
cute. Yep.
so. And that's my Janome I inherited from my dad. This is my mom's crazy workspace
Well,
that she hasn't worked.
What kind of frame was that on?
Sorry, don't mean to be. Oh, this is what it is.
Quilter's floor frame. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. Wow.
Except you see how it's got the clips over the top of the fabric?
Yeah.
I don't have enough hand strength to get it to clip. So necessity is the mother of invention. So I just ordered these guys, and they're clipped on the underside, if you can see.
Yeah, you're not the first person I've seen using those clamps instead of the ones you're talking about. It's hard to get on. Someone else has a frame where they've used those kind of clips.
Well, I would like to, I just physically can't do it.
Yeah.
So you know, it's all about me. It's all about what I can physically get done. So
Yeah.
anyway, that's where I'm at.
It works.
Yeah.
Whatever works, sissy.
So it's all good. Yeah. But yeah, Bill and I are thinking about moving into mom's home when the day comes. I don't know. We may or we may not.
Do you think it's gonna be hard to sell that house down there?
My house, I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of the nicest one on the block, so I'm not sure.
It's definitely got the catbird seat being up on the hill like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's far enough away from the road you don't hear any of the road noise or anything.
Well, the road noise sounds like the beach. So, but mom and dad are on almost an acre. Well, not daddy, obviously, daddy's dead, but mom's house is on almost an acre.
Oh, nice.
And so I think it's like, I don't know. Anyway, it's not too much for Bill to mow, and that 2 acres is a lot for him to get mowed. It takes him 2 days now to do it. Bless his little older heart.
Don't you guys have a riding lawnmower?
Well, yeah, but it still takes 2 days to do it.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it still can be really hard on your back. Mine kills me. Oh.
So, yeah.
Judy says cute, Myra. Mary says cute quilt. Everybody's saying cute. And yeah.
Yeah, I just got to get to working on it so that it's not he hasn't outgrown it before I get it finished. Is that not funny?
Yep.
Well, shoot, I lost y'all.
You're there. We just can't see you.
Can you see me now?
Hang
Yep.
on.
Yes, I can see you now.
How come I can't see y'all?
You can't see us?
Mm-mm. Now, there you are. You're back. But now I'm gone.
I think you must be touching something on that screen.
Oh,
Where have you been, dude? We've been worried about you. Good to see you, man. Someone was asking about you the other day if any of us had heard from you. And I'm like, no. Last I heard, I think it was you said you were moving, right? To Philadelphia? Or was that somebody else? Frank lives in Florida. Or did. If it was him that was moving. I did not want to do that. He's saying hey to everyone. Says he's on limited access. you been able to do any sewing, Frank? He makes some cool quilts. Ah, he made it to Pennsylvania. Good. Glad to hear it. Last time we saw you, you said you were moving. This block is coming together. It was Robin that was asking about Frank. I knew it was somebody had asked me about Frank, and I couldn't remember who it was. Like, where's Frank been? I'm like, I don't know. What's the deal with this block, man? I need to check the size of this one. Something ain't right. Of course it isn't. Oh my gosh. That makes little sense to me why it goes okay that way. All right. Gotta figure out how to trim this. I forgot I made these a little bit bigger. So we're going to take it off by that much. And I'm probably going to need to take them off and retrim them. Darn it. Oh, yeah. Oops. I need to trim these before I sew them together. I just realized that. I forgot to trim them. Because I think it's going to matter. Let me see what this is the other direction. Well, see, now this is 3.5 the other way. This one seems to be fine. Weird. 3.5. All right, I'll check the other ones in a minute. This one's definitely off. I have quite a mess on this desk now. I thought it looked weird, a couple of them. Hey, Raina, how are you? Not just getting, he says, no, just getting the room together. Okay. I'll be glad. It'll be nice when we see you around again. We've missed you. He makes some fantastic quilts, Myra.
Hey, I turned my thingy around and I'm pinning.
Okay. That quilt's going to be beautiful when you get it all done.
Well, it'll be cute.
I think you did a super job on it.
You're just so sweet because you love me.
I'm not saying that just for the hell of it, you know, or to make you feel good.
Okay.
I really mean it. It looks great.
Well, thank you, darling. Thank you very, very much.
You know me, I'm going to speak the truth. Of course,
Yep.
if it's something I think might hurt someone's feelings, I might not. I just won't say anything.
So
He
my
says,
thing is, wow, that's a quilt.
yeah.
Or ooh, those are some colors.
I'm sure that the way I use color sometimes is a little, I don't know for people, but I've gotten where I don't hear so much negative about it anymore. I think everybody's getting used. I think everyone's getting used to the idea that I'm going to use color, whether, you know,
And it ends up working.
Yeah, it does. It may not look like it's going to at the time.
So I think that's just way cool.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh my gosh, this may actually pin together better than I thought it was going to.
I'm just wondering how it's going to look when I start putting together in a big quilt. Because right now the blocks might be working, but what is it going to look like when I put it all together?
It'll look like a quilt, honey.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep. All right, let's get back on this because I got distracted by a miss block. Try to get this, at least one of these blocks finished. I'm hoping to get both of them finished.
I would be so excited if I can get this row on here.
All right, what the heck? Oh, duh. Let me make sure this one's not too big. Well, this one's right. That's interesting. It's funny how that one wasn't. Your horsey is really looking great, Teresa.
Thank you.
All right, now I need to move this out of the way so that I can put this block back together before I get something goofed up here. Right now, we got one row that's not sewn on yet. I feel like these are going to need to be trimmed. Let me see what this one looks like, because it definitely looks like it needs trimming. Yep, this one needs trimming. What about this other one? This one's fine. It's weird that two of them weren't. Frank says, loving this. I'm out of the oven. It's 91 degrees and feels like 101, says Robin. Raina says, I've been trying to get my yard mowed. We have 106 heat index here today. Ouch. And Frank says, I'm over the heat. Denise says, I believe that color choices are personal. We don't like the same thing. And in the end, you need to love what you did because, as you know, you aren't going to please everyone. That is exactly right, Denise. And June says, hi to Denise. Hugs, girl. It's been a long time.
All right, y'all, bug eyes are coming on because I'm fixing to sew. Go ahead and laugh. I don't care.
You see these glasses I got on?
Yes.
Something I can actually see what the heck I'm doing.
Oh,
and
really?
They're not my prescription glasses, I can tell you that. But I can only wear them so long before I start feeling disoriented by them.
Okay.
Just strange. 3.5 that way too, man. Turn it around. It is so hot in this house, it's making me feel lethargic.
Do you have a cool beverage?
What?
Do you have a cool beverage?
Yes, I've been drinking. Probably not enough. Thinking about eating ice cream. It's like maybe the ice cream will make me feel cooler. Maybe. Wait, that's the top one. 89 today, and it felt like 91, and I didn't mind. Yeah, it was we got up to 72 degrees here in South Greenland, and but my house is probably about 95 degrees. Might be hotter than that. I need to buy a thermometer for the inside of the house. All I can tell you is it's bloody ass hot in here.
You're turning British on me now.
I said ass, not arse.
You said bloody.
Oh, bloody, yeah. It is definitely hot. It should start cooling off though, because when I checked on the door earlier, it looked like it might be getting a little bit cooler than it was. It's not gonna, let me see if the temperature's changed much. Nope, not much. And right now the sun is on this side of the house, so it's definitely keeping it warm still. But you know what? They dumped fuel on us today. And I asked them how much fuel they dumped. 300 liters. And the guy says, that's the least I've ever put in this tank. I said, yeah, that means because I turned the heat all the way down so there would be no heat. Except for the bathroom, which is the only room. And I keep that bathroom door shut because the tile is just uncomfortable if you let it get cold. So I keep that door shut so that the boiler won't run because I have windows open in the rest of the house. Well, I have three windows open right now. But I had shut the front door because that smell that I can smell, I didn't want to smell it. Let me check this block right here. Yep, that was right. What do y'all think about these colors so far?
Love it.
Beautiful.
They're coming out, huh?
Yeah.
Gonna be interesting. I wonder what would happen with me just, doing like two different colors, one on each side of that triangle, what kind of effect it would give. All right, what's going on here? Oh, up here. This is where this has got to go. Okay, then we got one more right here. And I'm going to press these before I add that third block on here. Well, okay. The only reason I'm not opening more windows is because I will get eaten alive by mosquitoes if I do. They seem to like me a lot. Myra, did you see my finished magnolia quilt?
I did not.
You hadn't seen it? Oh, wow. I'm going to have to show it to you tonight.
You betcha.
I have it hanging up here. I'll just have to turn take the camera off the tripod so you can see it.
I saw it over on your Instagram.
Yeah, I posted it on Instagram and on Facebook. And
I don't do Instagram.
I did post it in the Facebook group too, though. I'm going before we end the live tonight though, I'm going to show y'all a potential backing for it to see what y'all think about it. Because I think I have there's a couple of your bolts, a lot, not bolts, dang it. I think one of the things I have wrapped around a bolt card, I might have either 2 yards of it or 3 yards of it. And I think this is going to take, it's bigger than I thought it was going to be. So I'm thinking it's going to take at least 2 lengths of yardage, but I got to figure out, because I measured it and it's 51 square. I think it's 51 square. I think that's what I got out of it. And so it's a nice size quilt, bigger than I thought it was going to be. Robin says, love your colors, Katie. Thank you.
Okay, guys, I'm sewing this, and I've got a little extra block that how do I work that in?
An extra block where?
Not an extra block, but I've got extra fabric in my block.
I would take it out and pin it. So, okay, let me show you what I mean.
I've got it pinned.
Sometimes you have to like wiggle it. And the best way to wiggle something in if it's not fitting right is to wiggle it in and pinning it and then sew it. How much giving do you have on it?
If I'm gonna have a little bit of a pucker, should it be at the sashing, at the edge of the sashing?
I don't know. That's up to you, I think. Lost chat. I will be watching. Take care, all. Be all. Okay, Frank. Hope to see you again soon. We're coming along. Yeah, I'm glad to hear from him too, Robin. I was concerned because we hadn't seen him in so long. Someone else I haven't seen lately. Does anybody know where Pat is? Normally she'd be here for the 1,000 block, but she wasn't here for the last one. And we were, oh, speaking of 1,000 block, don't let me forget to talk about our block for tomorrow night. We're going to talk about the stats and everything on it. Remind me.
Okay.
Denise says, I think Katie always pairs colors well. Thank you for that, Denise. I kind of wish that my sense of being artistic when I was a teenager hadn't have gotten thrown away, because I was drawing and coloring and everything, and then that all got took away, and I just didn't even try. I did do painting and stuff with ceramics for a while, but until after I got married, and then after I got married, he started complaining about it, so that was the end of that. it's so easy for people to kill someone else's dream of, or it's not a dream. It's when you have talent, it's so easy for someone to destroy it when you're young. Hey, Catherine, how are you? It's been a while since I've seen you. Robin says she hasn't heard from Joy T either. I thought I saw her.
Yeah, she was here
Wasn't
a little
she
bit
here
ago.
earlier? Yeah, I thought she was here earlier.
Yep, she was.
Like, wait a minute, I thought I saw her. All right. What I'm going to do before I start sewing these rows together is I'm going to press them first. Make sure I try to get everything laying down as flat as I can. Man, that's really pushing the limit on that one. Oh, I got this wrong. I got this on the wrong. Yeah, this goes on the bottom. This one goes on the top.
Oh, well.
You find a mistake?
No, not a mistake. It's just my sashing isn't matching my vertical sashing is not matching every place, but that's okay. It is what it is.
There's Pat. Pat, she says, I'm here. I've been watching on TV. I have my 1,000 blocks caught up and we'll try to post pictures tomorrow. Also playing catch up with the Moda 6 blocks. Yes, please post your pictures because I have to take pictures of last week's almost 2 weeks ago one and the Moda ones, and I need to do it outside because my blue and purple is showing up weird, which is strange. So I'm gonna take it outside and take a picture. But we'll be talking about tomorrow night's 1,000 block too. You know what you could do when you're finding it not lining up enough, Myra? Wherever you don't have to rip out the whole thing. Figure out where it's off a little bit. You can like take a couple inches out on each side of that and realign it.
That's a good thought.
Or you can leave it like it is. It's up to you. All right, we got to make sure these seams are going in different directions. Because we're going to have to nest them.
Nesting, that's the term.
Ooh, this iron is super hot. Ouch, man. We might just get this done. What time is it? Oh, doing pretty good. Not 3 hours yet. That's progress. Oh. Oh, sorry for the language, guys. That kind of came out. Okay, now we got that one done. Okay, 2 more to go, and then I'll be back over in front of the computer. Y'all are quiet.
I'm ironing.
Teresa, how's your husband doing?
Well, he's okay. He's kind of tired, but
Okay, let's get these. Great. Always putting these the wrong way. Okay, now we can start sewing these together. All right. Hey, Donna.
hi, Donna.
Raina
Hey,
says, I'm
Beverly.
enjoying the chat, but I do have to head out. Hope everyone has a good evening. Take care, Raina. It was good to see you again. Sorry about that, Teresa.
That's all right.
You interrupted what you were saying. Pat says, this past April, we would have been married 60 years. Wow. I consider myself still married. There will never be another one like him.
You sound just like my mom.
Ow. Poking myself tonight. 41 years is a good run these days. Yes, it is. I can't believe we're about to hit the 15th year in January for us, because this is my second husband. My first one, we got to 21 years before he left the world.
So this is the biggest yuck, uh-oh.
You know, if you want to fix it, it's fixable without ripping the whole thing out.
Wait a minute, let me see where it is. Oh no, it's this one down here.
Oh, the one on the bottom?
Uh-huh.
Well, yeah, you can adjust that one too. Very fixable without ripping the whole thing out.
What, just stretch the fabric?
Well, what you can do is, look, I want to show you something. This is what I do. hang on a minute. So if I can't get, so say there's a little bit of extra and the other side is not the same thing, you can actually wiggle it in. And the way to wiggle it in is I take, like, so if I had excess on this side, I would fold it, not fold it like fold it, but bend it and pin it. But put your finger in like that and then pin. And then when you put it under the machine, you put the part of the side that's got all that extra in it. And when it goes through the feed dogs takes care of the excess as you're pulling the pins out. I hope that made sense.
Yeah, that made sense. But what about when it's not enough?
But it's not enough on one side, but too much on the other side. That's what I mean.
No, it's even on one side and not enough on the other. So should I just stretch the material?
Oh, I don't.
See this one. Look at this one right here. Can you see it?
You should be able to move it without stretching it.
I don't know. I may just leave it and say,
Well,
you
for
know,
now, yeah, I'll leave it till you think you can figure it out. I mean,
How much
Why-
off was it?
what?
How much off is it?
An 8.
Oh, you should
That's
be able
fine.
to stretch that in.
Yeah, if it's just that little bit.
But you got to have some room. You can't just do it from the very end. You got to have like a couple of inches not sewn yet so that you can pull the material.
Well, it's sewn. So I don't know.
What you normally do is pin your ends. First.
See, like right here, Myra, I don't know if you can see this or not, but this side is loose because there seems to be extra there, and it's
Yeah.
probably because the bias got stretched. So what I do when that happens is I'll take it and I'll put my finger up under it, and then I'll pin right here and pin on each side. And then when I put it in the machine, I'm going to put this looser side on the bottom and sew on the top. And when it goes through the feed dogs, the feed dog realigns that fabric down under it, and it all goes into place when you do that.
Okay.
What I would do is if you're not quite sure how to do it, is sew a couple pieces of fabric together.
Yeah,
Where
practice it.
Yeah, practice it, and you don't see now if even when you sew something and you discover like this seam is not aligned with the other side, you can take an inch out on each side and realign it and then sew it. You don't
Right.
have to take the entire thing out.
Oh yeah. I got you.
It's the same thing with wiggling something in. You don't need to rip the whole thing out after you've sewn it.
Right. I got you.
It should be wiggleable. Put it that way.
Well, I'm thinking once I get the little hearts on there, it may not be that noticeable.
Yeah, that is very true.
And you're going to notice it more than anybody else. So
No, exactly. It'll be you that'll
Well,
bug.
no other quilters will notice it. Come on, ladies, let's not blow smoke up.
well, I can't see it from here.
I
You're
didn't
so
see it until you
sweet.
we didn't see it until you pointed it out. It's like when I point something out.
Y'all are so sweet. Thank you.
Hey, I'm just happy you got your quilt looks great.
It'll do.
My
I'm
quilt
impressed.
behind me, this quilt behind me here,
Yeah.
you got to see how many points don't match up on that. But I'm not going to point them out. But there are a lot that don't match up just right.
It looks great to me.
We'll see. But I could sit here and point out every one of them that don't match, but I'm not going to do that.
Okay. Oh,
I figure if, you know, if it's 10 feet away from me and I can't see it, then it's perfect.
I thought it was 5 feet.
June says it's time to go have supper. Enjoy your dinner, June.
Bye, June.
Bye, June.
I should cut my borders for this quilt behind me so I can get it off of the wall.
I figured you had changed your mind or something.
No, I just haven't done it. That's a good idea. Because there's a different one I want to put up there. That the block of the month with the sew sampler that was called the basket.
Yeah.
Well, I only did 6 of those baskets, right?
Uh-huh.
And I was thinking about just putting the quilt together with just those 6, but then I started thinking, I bet you I have some panels somewhere that might match that basket block.
Oh, that sounds like a plan.
And then I could just cut out some panel pieces. Except for those are pretty big blocks, so that's the only thing.
Yeah.
Make that a little bit bigger, you know.
Yeah.
Have you seen what was in the sew sampler box this month?
For July,
Yeah.
I can't exactly remember if I did or didn't yet. I watched some ones, but I think I fell asleep in the middle of it.
Oh.
Which means I probably don't remember anything that was in the box.
You want to see?
Yes. Let me spotlight you and you can share.
All right, let me go grab the box.
Okay.
It's not too bad this month.
I thought I heard someone else say that they thought it was pretty nice.
Yeah, it's not like Kimberly's normal fabric. So that's good.
So something different.
All right, I have the box.
Yep, and I've spotlighted you.
Okay. So the theme is
Summer love.
Summer love. And get 15% off of Aurifil thread. That's the coupon. And then I'm going to go check this out, but they say quilt with us, a mystery autumn nights quilt and stitch along. Let's see. It's going to be a little quilt that is perfectly pieced to help you fall into fall. It starts in August.
August, okay.
Yeah. So I want to go check that out. I'd like to do a fall quilt.
Yeah.
And then, this is, okay, I'm happy to get this. It is a whole spool.
Oh, that's great. Yeah,
I love it
size.
when I get the whole spool because I was out of this color of my Aurifil. I actually like to use this for piecing.
That's a
and
20.
It's kind of like an ivory color. It's not white.
What the number was. What's the number on the
The number is
2000.
No, it's 6722.
Oh, that's something different then. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. She usually,
Yeah. And Orifil is made in Italy. And it is 100% cotton, but it's 2-ply. So a lot of your other cotton threads that are out there are 3-ply. So keep that in mind.
yeah.
And these are really cute. We got some more Wonder Clips.
Oh, wonder clips. Oh, yummy.
I swear I have not had to buy any Wonder Clips.
No, not with the
I get them
sampler.
all in this box, but these are pink ones. So
Oh, those are cute.
they're cute. And supposedly they have measurements on them. But I looked at them earlier, and if there's measurements on it, they're really hard to see.
Yeah.
So these are by Clover, and since they're pink, it should say something, you know, about woman's health or something on there,
Yeah.
but it doesn't. So those are nice. I like those. And then we got a friction fine liner.
Oh, no.
And
That's different.
so that's an iron-on. I prefer to get these with the caps because they don't dry out as fast.
Yeah.
That's a lot better. So a lot of people say that this will stain your fabric. I've never had that problem. It irons off for me. I'm not planning on putting my quilt in the freezer. So they say that if you use this and then iron it off, if that gets cold there, you know, that color will come back. But I've never had that problem. But
Will it come back after it's been washed?
I haven't had that problem. So I'm
I
not
was
saying
wondering about.
I'm not saying it's 100% okay, but I'm not saying it isn't either. So I
Yeah,
would
because
test your fabric, do the test yourself and
that's why
see.
I asked. You know, people are saying, well, when it gets cold, it comes back. But if you wash it, it should have washed out, right?
It should, yeah. Um, but I mostly use these to mark like the center line. I'm going to be stitching on it, or I'm going to be cutting that line anyway, so it doesn't really matter, you know.
Yeah.
I do not use it to like mark my fabric for quilting. I don't do that at all. So, okay. And then the fabric, we got this really nice, soft, pretty back quarter bundle, and it is by Art Gallery Fabric.
Nice.
It's called Romantica. You know, Art Gallery Fabric is pretty nice. It's
Yeah.
soft. Okay, so I will slide this down and show them to you. So here's the first one here.
Oh, that is pretty.
Very soft, pretty colors. So
Yeah.
this got me to thinking about October. And what is October?
All
Breast
time.
Cancer Awareness Month.
Yes, ma'am. And
Survivor, 23 years.
I thought I should do a quilt for breast cancer awareness and then donate it.
That would be great.
Yeah. So on Sunday, I'm going to bring that up to everybody and see if they want to do a
That would be
quilt.
fantastic, Teresa.
Yeah, and instead of doing the pattern that comes with the sew sampler, which you guys can't do with me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's not free. There's a free pattern from the Fat Quarter shop, and it's fat quarter friendly, and I think it would make a really cute breast cancer quilt, and it looks like this.
Oh, that is pretty.
That's
That'll look
sweet.
great. Yeah, that's very sweet.
Yeah, it's kind of like a friendship almost.
Yep, definitely.
Okay, so it's called Fat Quarter Flowers. It's a shortcut quilt pattern, and it is free at the Fat Quarter shop. So if anybody
Nice.
so I was thinking about starting this next month in
I think
August,
that's a great idea.
and I'll use the Fat Quarters I got here, and I haven't looked at the pattern yet, but so I'm not sure how many fat quarters you need, but I have at least 8. And I figure I could always, if I need another fat quarter or whatever, there's got to be something in my stash, right?
Yep.
That'll match. So, but this is the quilt pattern that we got, which is pretty nice.
Sweet.
Yeah, I like it. 56 by 56. Looks like a lot of half square triangles.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's no escape.
And then the block of the month is block number 4. It's called Flowering. And there it is.
Oh, that looks good. Oh, I like the pinwheels on there.
Yeah.
That looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah. So that's what was in the box.
That's a good box.
Yeah, really happy. I like the fabric and I really like the thread and everything I got, I can use.
Yep.
I don't know that I needed any more wonder clips, but that's all right.
Well, when you get tired of getting wonder clips, send them my way.
You're gonna have to give me the address to the place where you pile up your things to be shipped.
Yeah, I got a box started that's in Syracuse right now. Where
Well, I guess I could always put them in one of my giveaways,
Yep,
So nice box.
definitely.
And those fabrics are just so soft and feminine and pretty. You mentioned Tula Pink earlier, and have you seen her new video of her studio?
No.
Oh, you should go check it out. She put it on Instagram today, and she's getting it all organized and everything. And oh my God, you should see her studio.
I'll have a look because I
Oh,
haven't.
she's so lucky. She's got a
I'll take a
big,
look.
beautiful space.
Yeah, there's a lot of people. Hey, Rita, how you doing? Someone was asking about you too. If anyone had seen you this week. Hope you're doing all right.
Hi, Rita. Hi, Linda.
She says totally redone her studio and it looks amazing, said Rita. So she's seen it.
She actually built a new studio, and
Wow.
yeah, it's a whole building. I think she bought the building, and then
She's probably making pretty
I
good
think they've
money off
been
of her.
working on it for about 8 months or so now. And
Beverly says,
uh, the whole front of the building is just these great big windows,
oh, got you.
is just really cool. Hardwood floors, and yeah, I definitely should go check it out. Even if you don't like Tula Pink, I would go look at her studio.
Sounds amazing.
It is amazing. And I thought she had a nice sewing studio before, but she's definitely
They
got
must,
a lot more room now.
yeah. She must
Yeah.
be doing pretty well off her stuff.
Oh yeah, she's got fabric, lots of fabric lines. She does ribbons and
Well, that's cool.
a bunch of other things. Well, she has her own scissors, several different pairs of scissors, rotary cutter, tweezers, sewing machine.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh,
Rita says, I've been here, but I'm doing my Moda Block my way. Can't wait to see it. Hey, John, how you doing? Here's our Canadian guy. He's here.
hi, John.
Hi, John.
Just a bit under, Rita says, just a bit under the weather. Bronchial asthma is doing a number on me. Yeah.
Oh, bless your heart.
I hope you get to feeling better. Take care of those lungs, girl.
So sorry to hear that.
Asthma is persnickety when it comes to things.
Yeah.
When we were having all that rain, boy, was my asthma being ugly.
Yeah.
It wasn't helping none that I was walking in the rain with tourists, and we were going up an incline, and I could feel my chest just tightening, and I had to stop right in the middle, and it's can't do nothing about it. You have to stop, catch your breath, and then get to moving again. My block is in remembrance of Hulk Hogan, and second one is of Ozzy. Yeah, I saw Hulk Hogan pass.
What?
Apparently yesterday or today. I don't know.
Yeah, he had a heart attack.
Oh, dear.
71. So
Yeah, 71.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
I watched an Ozzy thing where there was a bunch of them singing for him. They did a good job honoring him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Some of
he's
the
been.
songs they were some of the songs they were singing, I'm like, wait, he sang those songs? I didn't even
Yeah,
realize they were his songs. And
yeah.
and I guess I made a comment to Nikolai one time. I said, there's songs that I like a lot, but I didn't know who sang them. Because I was too busy hiding the fact that I was listening to music at the time. Because I had parents who did devil music, so a lot of times I didn't know who was singing what. Only knew that I liked the music.
I liked a lot of his songs, but I wouldn't call myself a hardcore
Yeah, me
Ozzy
neither.
Osbourne
Yeah,
fan, but I did like rock and roll, but
yeah. It's kind of like me and Led Zeppelin. I heard when I first moved out of the house. I rented a room in this house from these two guys. And one particular one, that's all he listened to was Led Zeppelin. And it was blasting. And I just gotten out of the house. And to me, it sounded like a lot at the time. at the time now, y'all, I was young. At the time, I didn't much appreciate what I called screaming music. But now, as an older adult and I'm more settled and less stressed, I actually like quite a bit of the Led Zeppelin stuff. Not all of it, but I like some of it. I didn't like Guns N' Roses when I was younger either. Now I love Guns N' Roses music.
When me and my first husband was dating, they had a Led Zeppelin concert movie by I can't remember what it was called, but they played it. It was a 2-hour concert show. But they played it at the movie theater, and it was the midnight show. And so I went to it with him, and I think his other brothers were with us too, but and I fell asleep. So like
oh no.
for years after that, every time I would hear Led Zeppelin, it would just make me so tired and I would just want to fall asleep.
Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah.
That must mean you were really not interested.
Well, some of the songs were just so long, that
Yeah, that one is
15, 20 minutes or
yeah,
whatever.
there's a couple of them that were pretty long. And see,
Yeah.
I like the long playing stuff.
Well, it's really good if you want to fall asleep.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I hope y'all like my blocks.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I think they look good. They definitely look different because of the way I did them.
That's all that matters, but I love it.
Someone's gonna probably, what did she do? Because it's interesting. The one block that has the turquoise triangles that, and then I put that purple on one side and the yellow on the other. That one looks really different compared to the other block. You'll see what I'm talking about in a minute.
Oh.
Let me get it laying down flat because there's a bunch of seams all coming together in like 2 different spots. And it's kind of like, I need you to lay down flatter, please.
Denise, I don't think I know who that is.
Who's she talking about?
Another person that passed away on the 20th. Chuck, man, I don't know how to pronounce it.
Mangione?
Oh, yeah.
I've heard of him, but I don't know who he is.
He was 84.
We're probably going to start seeing a lot of that over time.
Yeah.
They're all getting up in age now.
Yep.
Y'all ready to see these 2 blocks?
Yep, let's see them.
Let me spotlight. Ta-da!
Pretty,
Oh,
pretty.
nice.
Isn't it weird how that one there doesn't look like it's the same color as that one when it is the same color as that one?
Can you go to your right a little bit?
There you go.
Oh, wait a minute. Hang on a second. I know what the deal is. We have a light that I didn't turn on. I forgot to turn the ring light on. because I have to be careful when I turn the thing on. I don't flash my eyes because then I end up with a nasty little oral migraine, which I can't stand to have.
Right. Well, they look really good.
Yeah, they came out good.
They're beautiful.
Thank you. Denise says he was a trumpet player. Hey, John here. It's good to see you. Beverly says beautiful blocks. John says nice. Katie looks sort of. Is that Haida or Haida? I don't even know how to say the second name. From our Canadian West Coast. Denise says they say Ann Bureau committed suicide using a combo of different pills. I don't know who that is either.
Who?
And Felicia says those blocks are really pretty, Katie. Robin, love those blocks. Mary, beautiful blocks. Thank you, everyone. So there's my take on block number 9 called Polaris.
I think I like the one on the lower
This one?
better.
Yeah, that dark, it looks like it has blades on it, don't it?
Yeah.
I like the top one.
But I thought I'd see what kind of effect we get by, because I got purple here, and I know that doesn't look purple. The camera's making it look black. And all I did, and then I used the turquoise on the one side, and this is turquoise with the dark on the outside. And yellow.
Yeah. I really like that lower one.
Yeah, I like the lower one too. It looks like it has some kind of blades on it.
Yeah.
I definitely will have to take them outside to get a good photograph of them. Otherwise, that purple is going to look black. I don't know what the deal is with the camera, but it makes it, see, you can actually see that it's purple, but down here it looks almost black. Felicia says, I love the top one too. Katie, you have come to the scrappy side. Woohoo. Yeah. And believe it or not, I cut all this from scraps sitting on the table over there. I don't get this. You guys help me understand this. How is it that I keep working out of scraps and I just keep having more scraps? It's like you keep growing. Denise says she was a chef from the Food Network, wore her hair up on top, kind of like a pair. Worst Cooks of America was one of her shows. I've never seen her show then. Yeah, Mary says it looks dark blue on her TV. Yeah, it's purple. It just doesn't look like it. Stop. Do you need to go shoo-shoo?
Probably.
Yeah, because I gave her, or she wants another piece of chicken one. What? You hear her? Really? I'm gonna go let her out real quick, you guys.
Okay.
And while I'm doing that, I will pick up that fabric I was talking about, get your opinion about whether you think it would be great backing. And since you didn't see my magnolia, I'll turn it around and let everybody see that. Nora, stop.
Yeah,
I'll be right back.
Okay. The block on top the dark looks like purple to me, and then the lower one looks like dark blue or something.
Yeah, it's interesting. And let me stand it up where y'all can keep looking at it. Can you see that? Yeah, you can see that.
Yeah.
Might not as close, but you can see it.
Yeah, Katie's dog really gives her heck when she's ready to go potty or if she's ready to eat right now. This bug bite on my hand is driving me crazy.
Aw, that's no fun.
No. It's from a black fly.
Are those around horses?
I don't know, but they're around huckleberries.
Oh, okay.
The black flies and horse flies and deer flies are really bad up in the mountains.
Hmm.
You got a thunderstorm, Robin?
Okay. I'm going to
Well,
take this. I'm going to
that
take
was
the camera.
fast.
Yeah, she just went pee, so she's not done the other yet. I'm going to I'll show you the magnolia again, and then I'm gonna show you the fabric that I'm thinking about. Uh-oh. Here's the magnolia.
I love it.
It came out good, didn't it?
Yeah,
Beautiful.
nice.
Okay, so I'm thinking about using this as the backing.
That'll work.
That'll work.
And then there's been a suggestion that I use red for the binding. What do y'all think about that? Somebody made it, commented on it. Use red for the binding.
I don't know. I would just
I'm a little concerned that since I already put red end caps up there, whether that would make it look strange.
I would audition it.
Okay.
See what if put the red there and then see what it looks like with black or whatever other color you're gonna
That's
do.
actually blue. I know it looks black, but it's navy blue.
Yeah. Okay, navy blue.
John says it reopens, reopened. What does that mean? Red is difficult to match, he says. Yeah. Well, either way, I have enough of either the red or the yellow to do a border if I use color, or I could just use more of the dark navy blue as the binding and just blend it in. And then those red cornerstones would just be that pop of color sitting out there on that outer edge.
Right.
And uh-oh. Really? Did you just turn off? This is what the fabric looks like up close for the back.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's just got musical instruments on it, and it looks like I have about 3 or 4 yards of it. This is called Opus by Whistler Studios. This is a Soya thing, I think, from a long time ago. I figured it was either use that or use this one. I'll show you this other one, but I don't think I have enough of this one. I think I only have like 1.5 yards of this. I may not even have that. It just looks like I don't have enough.
Yeah.
So it's wasting time messing with it. Okay, now let's talk about tomorrow night. And the 1,000 block, what tomorrow night's going to be. First, I'm going to tell y'all about the voting. Now, after I did, Robin says, why not use the yellow? I could use the yellow. I've thought about it. I definitely can't use the red and the yellow together in the binding at the same time. There's no way to get yellow on two ends while getting red on the other two ends. That's not possible. Because I only know one way of doing binding currently, and I'm still learning with that, and I don't want to screw up my learning curve until I get good at it. Because, yeah, I'm still learning. I'm not quite got it down pat. Okay, so let's talk about the poll. I made two polls with the same question, and I put one set of polls over on my Facebook group for those that use Facebook, and the ones that wanted to vote on the community tab on YouTube. And this is what happened. Star Dance got 13% of YouTube votes, which is about 7 votes. On the Facebook group, it got 1 vote. Starburst got, and I'll show you the blocks in a minute. Starburst got 38% on YouTube, which was 20 votes, but it got 5 votes from Facebook. Starcross got 23%, which was 12 votes. And then there was 8 from Facebook. And then Midnight Sky was 26% from YouTube, which was 14 votes. And Facebook had 4 votes. So here's what the totals are. So Stardance got 8 total. Starburst got 25. Starcross got 20. And Midnight Sky got 18. And that was out of 53 votes. And hang on a minute, I'll show you what each block looks like to refresh your memory. So the winning one was Starburst. So I'll show you that one first, which is on page 339. And that's the one we're going to start out with. That's the one we'll do tomorrow night. And this is the block. So this is the one we're going to do tomorrow night, Starburst. But I'll show you the other 3 blocks that y'all voted on too. The one that came in second position was Starcross. And that is on page 285. Someone is texting me. And whoever it is, I can't answer you right now. I want number 3, recount, laugh out loud, says John. Okay, here's the next one. The next one that we'll do 2 weeks later will be this one, the Starcross. The third place was Midnight Sky, which is got 18 votes, and that is on page 277. Which would be this one, where it has the 2 stars in it. And the last one, which only got 8 votes, called Star Dance. And that one is on page 320. And it's this one. Okay. So I want to ask all of y'all that are present in the chat at the moment, I need you to answer. We know that everybody can download the PDFs for the paper piecing. Well, you can download it for the paper piecing and for the applique, but I don't know how to do an applique, so we're not even gonna broach that subject right now. But I had thought about maybe doing a couple of blocks where it's we'll either do a mixed technique block where we're doing part foundation paper piecing, part piecing. Would you all be interested in seeing a couple blocks over the next few months doing that? Or would you prefer to just see a foundation paper piece block altogether as, 2 or 3 blocks that way that can be added into the mix of the piecing blocks that we've been doing? What's your opinion on that? And what do you think, Teresa and Myra?
I don't have an opinion.
Okay.
I mean, I just don't know enough to have an opinion.
I guess if I was new at it, I would want to just see it one way. But
Okay.
if I wasn't new at it, then I would like to see it made a different way, like mixed.
Mix, yeah. Someone here is saying yes to mix. Because there is a whole section of mixed where you can do mixed media. Now some of these have applique and piecing in them, but I don't know how to applique, but I do know how to paper piece. So, some of these patterns are really cute.
We got 3 votes on mixed so far.
So do a mix. Okay. All right. So what I'll do is I'll go through these mixed ones and find the ones that are paper pieced with piecing, because like I said, I don't know how to applique unless someone wants to teach me how to applique. But I'll put a couple of blocks in the next set of 4 for y'all to vote on, so that we can figure out what we want to do, because I think it'll be interesting to add a little more, test our skill set a little more. A way no one has ever seen it. You stitch witchery. Is that supposed to be backing for a splice in a hot iron? He says hot glue gun or stapler. Yeah, no. You're funny, Dawn. I think I just been voted out, laugh out loud. Oh my gosh, you're hilarious. But yeah, there's quite a few in here that are interesting. And some of them, like there's this butterfly right here that looks interesting.
Does your sewing machine have zigzag or blanket stitch?
Yep.
It'd be really easy then. I could show you how to do it sometime.
Yeah, I would like that because I sure don't know how to do it. Yeah, this is everything my sewing machine can do.
Oh yeah, that's plenty.
Yeah.
You should be able to find a stitch that you like then. Okay.
So that's where I am on that. And again, I'll show you the blocks that we did today. Okay, so I think that I'm kind of thinking I like that because this was last week's. And now I've done this. And I'm starting to think if I do one block different than the other one, it's gonna give me a little more creativity to throw in there.
Yeah, more variety.
Yeah. That one looks like it has a happy face on it. Can you see the eyes in the mouth? I know, I'm weird. But the camera makes it look like there's eyeballs there. It's so weird. And see, this was the big one.
Oh yeah, I like that.
So but I haven't done the other big one yet because I can't make up my mind on what I want to do for the colors on the center. So when it talks to me, then I'll figure it out. I'm not in a hurry to get that one done because that one's pretty complicated. I don't know what you're barking at me about. All right, let me think. Teresa or Myra, if you want to come tomorrow night, you're welcome. I'll send you info if you're interested.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you can send it. I might go Huckleberry tomorrow, but I don't know for sure.
Okay. because I'll be doing the 1,000 block, and then Saturday. What am I supposed to be doing?
It's at 3:30 again?
Yeah, it'll be 3:30 your time, Myra.
Okay, no problem. I got you.
As far as Saturday, Janice and Shauna's coming, and I have a question mark by your name, Teresa.
You do?
Yeah, because I couldn't remember if you said yes or no to joining all of us for Saturday. Because that's that fourth Saturday that Janice and Shonda comes.
Oh, yeah. I'll come if I'm not picking berries.
Okay, all right. I'll send you.
It's Huckleberry season, and when that happens, it's
Yep, I know. Now,
my brain.
I want to remind everybody that we were supposed to have done, me and Danny was supposed to do, Danny and Myra were supposed to have done the Peace of Mind last Sunday, but Danny had to be out of town, so we moved it to the 27th. That'll start at 4:30 Eastern Standard Time, 3:30 Myra's time. And I think this time we're going to be talking about stress and anxiety. I think that's going to be the topic of our discussion. So y'all feel free to join us for that. And we'll see where that goes, because so far the monthly, each month that we've been doing this is Myra will tell you it's gone on really well, and I'm happy with the way it's gone, and people are talking about it, and and this is something that we all need to talk about. It shouldn't be a taboo subject anymore, because there's many people who are suffering these days, and having someone to talk to will help get you through a rough patch. And that's what we all need. Anyone, Teresa, I'm going to spotlight you real quick so you can tell them one more time about when you go live, blah, 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 and then I'm going to get off here.
Okay, okie doke. Okay, my name is Teresa Louise. I quilt too, is my channel. The whole thing. Teresa Louise, I quilt too.
Yeah.
Not just half of that. And I quilt and do art quilts and do crafts and whatever takes my fancy. And I usually go live on Sundays at 2 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. But it is Huckleberry season. And when that happens, I got to be out picking, because, there's only so long that the huckleberries last. But during that interim, if I can come on live sometime during the week, I will, or I'll come on live with Katie. And yeah, but that's my normal time, is 2 o'clock on Sundays live.
Well, I appreciate you coming and hanging out with me whenever I ask. That means a lot to me. John says it was a tough choice for choosing those 4 last blocks.
It was. I even had a hard time picking, and I'm not even doing it. But I still picked.
Yeah, I've been going through the book, and I'm like, okay, what's the... I did make a list. I had gone through the book, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I wrote down ones I think we can put on the list. And then when I was going back through them, I'm like, why did I decide I wanted to do that? Put that on the let's vote for it list. Because I got to looking at a couple of them, and I'm like, oh boy, one of them is going to be very hard to do, because it's got some kind of strange seam in it. And I'm like, I don't know if I know how to do that or not, but that's what this is about, learning how to do stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone, thank you for coming to my live tonight. We'll see you tomorrow night on the next live. Remember to live, laugh, love, and dream. And what do you do with that? You make something. Good night, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Love you, sis.
Love you too. You don't have to hang up yet, by the way.
Oh, dokey.
I just need to disconnect.
It's nap time.
Yeah, if you got time.
Nora.
Really? I just had her out, so I know what she's thinking. She's